Hello everyone, welcome to Analysistrends. In this video, we are going to discuss about the chapter 5.5, which is approve requirements. In the previous video, we have discussed about the assess requirement changes, and in this video, we're going to discuss about the approve requirements and why it is important for a business analyst. The purpose of approve requirement is to agree on requirements and designs. And there is another main concept that we want to discuss on this is any analyst will communicate with all the requirements and design with the stakeholders, get a proper approval from the stakeholders and sign off from the stakeholders. That way this particular task is completed. So let's say you and me working as a business analyst, I am the stakeholder and you are a business analyst. Until and unless I will not approve your requirements, those requirements are none of use. So the reason is the approval is very important. Second thing is the analyst can communicate with stakeholder for approval. The approval can be both formal or informal. The approval can be at any time. It can be between the change or end of the phase, anywhere. The approval must be adaptive. Approval for solution construction, and again an analyst gain consensus and manage approval, and this business analyst should be very clear about getting approvals right. Next we'll discuss about inputs and elements required to approve requirements. Here whatever we have requirements, those are verified and design which are ready to use, but you just need to get it approved. So the inputs are verified requirements and verified design. The elements, while you take an approval from the stakeholders, the main thing you need to focus here is understand the stakeholder roles, because everyone will not be able to make a decision or everyone will not be able to approve the requirements. So based on the stakeholder roles, you need to make sure that right stakeholder is approving your requirement. Conflict and issue management. Seeking consensus and resolving conflicts is a major challenge for a business analyst. Gaining consensus is very important, ensuring stakeholder approval and stakeholders understanding the requirement. Tracking and communication approval. As soon as you get those requirements approved, recording and communicating approval status throughout the team is very important. Next, we are moving out to guidelines and tools and techniques. In this, the main guideline we use here is a change strategy, a governance approach, legal regulatory information, requirement tool repository, and solution scope. Think that all of these are important and all to get approval from the stakeholder, because you are dealing with this particular requirement and design from both the angles. Some of the techniques mentioned here can be used in order to get an approval from the requirement for the requirements and design based on acceptance criteria, because you are defining what exactly the requirements are. Item tracking, reviews, workshop in order to facilitate the approval, item tracking, again decision analysis, all other things can be used in order to approve the requirements. Next we move on to the stakeholders. Every stakeholder is involved in the point of approval requirements, but not all the stakeholders are responsible for approving or making a decision or approval. Only expert and the end users or the one who is a key stakeholder is responsible for approving the requirements. What is the output? The output are the requirements and design, but which are approved now, stakeholder approved and stakeholder approved for development. So this is all about approve requirements. You can go and watch the new page which just launched in the website called BA Techniques. In this, based on the point, let's say you are doing a requirement definition. This technique is basically business rule analysis techniques is helpful to do the requirements definition, and if you click on read mode, you will able to understand how that particular technique is defined, and we're gonna do a separate session of all the techniques here. But for now, as this is a very new, you can go and explore and watch this particular thing. Other than that, BA roadmap is already set. You can go and look at all the 10 milestones to become a business analyst. So thanks for watching this video. Stay connected. See you in the next video. Goodbye.